Alright, welcome back everybody to episode 2 of Thea the Awakening. Today, if I can remember what the fuck we were doing, I think we're heading back to Theodore? Yes, that sounds right. Oh look, we got chicken over here. That means we have a nice source of meat. I mean, he did tell us that if we forgot, he just check his thing. Okay, so we did talk to that little guy.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. Oh,
right, we got the gold for you.
That wretched woman owes me, but I have no desire to speak to her. Anyway, it's a matter of principles rather than the gold itself, so just keep it. You may need it to craft better stuff, you know.
Thanks. So what now?
In social challenges, as you saw, you will face your opponent, but different skill sets become relevant, such as speech, attractiveness, and will. So just remember, different challenges use different skills. And so your party composition can have a great impact on the way you explore the world. As you perhaps noticed, you got research points as well as XP. You need research points to discover new materials and recipes for crafting, and new buildings for your village.
Right, so I get both experience and research knowledge by exploring and even killing stuff. Got it.
Now, you will notice that some equipment as well as buildings in your village require a lot of stuff, often things that are not easily gathered or commonly found. For such needs, I also recommend scouring the world map in search of old ruins, abandoned tunnels, ancient towers. You get the gist, right? It so happens that I know of an old dungeon that you can explore and loot. I have marked this place on your map.
Thanks. So rare materials are also found in the world, through both events and places of interest. Is there anything more I can bring you?
Well, yes, I have a second task for you to do at any time you're ready. Craft me 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food.
Already on it.
You may want to research some varieties as well to match your supplies. Also, leave these 10 crafted foods in the village until I show up. You don't have to rush with this one. Take your time and get to grips with managing your settlement. Remember to check the magical help button to read more. Yeah, I know, more about any mechanics.
Awkward pause. Alright, explore the dungeon and craft 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food. Till later then. Look, we got more. Oh, and it is further up on the map, but we are... How are these guys doing for food? They're still fine, so we can have them go one tile over. And, these guys are well on their way to producing a good assortment of stuff. They're all doing that. She is our only crafter, so she's creating 8 jerky every few days. Every couple days.
Wonderful. You made
your
first
cool.
batch of prepared food. No longer are you a mere scavenger. Now you can cook. Crafted foods are more efficient than the raw stuff, so you may want to take them when you're out exploring, as they are lighter to carry. So now I have a harder task for you. Build me a building in your village. Any building will do. Good luck.
Okay, you didn't give me either of the materials I actually wanted for that. But we can go out and gather, but first I want to make sure these guys aren't consuming my jerky, because they do not need either of those things. They're stagnant. You get bonuses and stuff for having different food types. Let's just see. Okay, we got some dark wood here, so if I send these guys out, if my game will be kind to me, thank you. Rapid clicking. And we are gonna set up, yeah, we'll set up camp. And have them gather some dark wood for us. Everybody on the wood train. And these two are useless. Okay, and I can't do his name justice, but him, he won't do anything. Okay, so yes, he's doing nothing, but we have to wait another turn so we can actually get some of that dark wood. And then we'll face darkness and see whether that benefits us or not. So yeah, we got 6 dark wood. It's more than enough for us to build what we want to build in the very near future. Alright, we almost walked in Town Grey unliving, but we didn't. So let's go here.
You stumble across some ruin. One of many buildings you tirelessly searched through contains a closed stash. It takes you almost an hour to open it, but luckily it's not empty.
Woohoo! Take their loot and exit the ruins. Okay, and I gotta stay out here. I think that's just a base. That's what we actually want to do, I think, more than anything, is get rid of the, not the base itself, but the one surrounding.
You enter an underground complex that turns out to be some old, long-forgotten dungeon. You're not sure what used to be the purpose of these dungeons, but they seem large.
Explore.
Inside, there are 2 main tunnels leading deeper into the complex.
Go left or go right? Let's go left.
You take the left turn and go down a long, winding corridor with empty alcoves spread about in equal spaces, each alcove hiding a potential doorway to explore. You enter one such opening and you arrive in a dusty old library. Many of the scrolls and even the leather-bound tomes are rotten to the core, but if you're careful, you may salvage some. It will take a lot of finesse and intellect to do right.
So, clearly this is meant to show us that you're not going to win everything. But we will try, even though our team is clearly very weak when it comes to intellect. But the good thing is they won't die even if they fail this challenge, because it's not a actual fight challenge. Yeah, we're going to get our asses handed to us. Yeah, they're gonna kill everyone in one hit. It's gonna be good. Yeah. We are not made for intellect at this point. We haven't had the time to really branch out in that direction. So we're pretty boned. Yeah, they're gonna slaughter us one turn probably. Yep, we are boned. We will go through it anyways, just so you guys can see how boned I truly am for accepting this challenge. I'll use that in a poor place. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, not gonna be enough. The fact that he survived even one is kind of amazing. Yeah. So we definitely don't have the deft skills to actually take this out.
The books were just too rotten to salvage anything at all, so instead you gather up some spider webs. You can't leave here empty-handed.
Apparently not. No. Alright, so we failed, but that's okay. Do we have any movement? We do! Or we could go back inside.
You enter an inside there are
Let's
2.
go right.
You take the right turn and go down a wide corridor with many doors on both sides. You try one of the chambers, and you see it must have been some old jail, as there are many open cells with iron bars. Before you can explore more, you realize the bones of the convicts have risen and are attacking you.
See, we're not gonna do this, because that is a 3-skull fight, and we are only at the beginning, so tactical retreat, perhaps another time. And now, we can still move if we really want. And, in fact, I may... Oh, I can't. I already used up all my turns. I can't set up camp. But we're about to get our first fight. Alright, begin combat. Look at him, he's such a tank. And that's a good first action. That'll be solid for a long time. Okay, so I'm gonna put another shielded character up. Just because I don't want these guys actually taking any damage, because that sucks. Good, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Alright, so we'll show her in, throw her in, throw this guy in. We'll throw them all in for the sake of getting as many hits in as we can possibly manage. It's still early enough in the game, so I will show a lot of these fights initially, and then if they start getting like really repetitive and stuff, I'm definitely going to start cutting things down so you guys don't have to sit here and watch all of these sort of small fights. I'll do definitely bigger ones or ones that have unexpected outcomes, because that can happen from time to time, but for the most part, I'm probably only going to show the first few. Yeah, and we have won. So we got some meat and we got some leather. Alright, and we leveled up. So Nietstanka has 1 health, Byoyumira has gathering, Vaklava has will, Ludzia has strength, and then in our expedition, Bolbor has 2 strength, Ludoslav has 1 speech, Siroslava has 1 divination. Noel Siodzo has +1 health. Radochna has 1 will, and Tomko has attractiveness. He is a blooming bud of beauty. We got all that. She's still making jerky, but I think we have enough at this point to kind of go ahead and attempt to at least make a few things here. Or she could go on and try to make this, but we don't have enough wood until our expedition party comes back, which they actually may be able to do. So let's try. Nope, that'll be shy by turn, but that's okay. And what did he want us to do this time? Oh, he wants us to build a building. Oh, and they're gonna get attacked. Alright, cool. Ooh, and we have a witch in this party, so this will be interesting. No, it's my turn. Okay. And she's out of commission the first turn, which is nice. Okay, so we're gonna put her down and we're gonna give her a good shield. And of course they use counter tactic, or their actual tactic card, because the other two probably suck. So we're gonna just skip our turn, and I'll send him in at the end there. That way he doesn't risk getting actually hurt at all. Because nothing worse than having one of your guys get kind of messed up. He's getting to the end there too, so let's do that. And of course, she won't be able to attack next turn, thank God. Actually, they should all be slain, which is great. Hooray, we did it. We kicked some ass. And we got some herbs. Excellent. Alright. Now let's get this team home. And just for the time being, we're actually going to put them right inside closets. Now for the fun stuff, I'll probably skip through it. It's just going to be a lot of inventory management for a little bit here. Because I want to see if there is anything that these people can fit on their person that is an upgrade from what they have currently. All of them need to improve their carry capacity. Yes, okay. So we'll definitely do that. So that's a huge improvement. Having the hammer is really nice. I think I'm gonna keep it for that reason. Blunt damage you can actually use twice, or it strikes twice rather. That way you kind of have certain advantages over your opponent who can only hit once. This is blue. And she gets a bit of shielding. Really, that's like, it's nice armor, but it's heavy as hell, so no one's gonna be able to wield it. So we're actually gonna probably get rid of a few things like this. It's bad quality. Dismantle, get some more resources. That one we can keep for now. Damage. Poison's not bad if we get a new kid coming along. This one I think we're just gonna get rid of because it's as nice as it is, it's heavy as fuck. And no one can wear it anyways. So, next up we are actually going to construct our pasture. So we got some dark wood. Hooray. We're gonna use our shitty wood for the catalyst because it just gets eaten up, and because we have no other source of food at the moment, we're just going to do that. So we have +1 food every turn, which will be a meat, and +2 attract human. So we have the option of getting a human every other turn, and we're actually going to stick all of them on there. That way it'll take 5 turns instead of like 20. And we're gonna craft some tools after that if I've got enough resources for it. That's really heavy though. Like that though, because there's a few people who are kind of down and out there. Do we have enough for 2? I don't think so, so we're gonna have to find a way to make another set. Yeah, we only have enough for 1 at the moment, unfortunately. But we can see if we can make a nice fabric-y thing. Yeah, that sounds real technical. Ooh, mine cardigan. It's lightweight and has an armor of 4. No matter what I do, it's got an armor of 4. So, oh, makes it into a vine cardigan. 16, but still, that's like, we'll do that. And let's see, because we can have a heavier thing too, which isn't necessarily bad. Oh, that's actually not too bad at all. We'll make a couple of those. Yeah, sure. If we can make 4, we will make 4. Sounds like a plan. Can we make more than one of those? No. Okay, so we'll do that then. And while we're here, I'm just gonna load up some extra recipes for everyone. Yep, it has to go this way. we got some cooked greens and some bigos, and those are just going to be infinite because those are things that we tend to get quite frequently. We're also going to have people jump onto getting more wood and etc. Oh, I took her off the thing because I am a fool. Alright, so we're going to definitely get a wood every turn, and we are definitely going to get some veggies every turn, which is great. So we're going to shove her back on, help out with that, and we're just going to wait a few turns, so I'm going to skip ahead. Don't you guys worry about anything. Oh, we got an event. Never mind, not that far ahead.
Basic supplies and talk. Because of your kindness, they tell you of a herbalist living in a solitary hut out in the wilderness. They say she can cure any poison and even heal wounds, for a price, of course. They give you a map to the herbalist's hut and depart on their journey.
Great, worth checking out if we're ever wounded or poisoned. She's actually incredibly helpful. So the herbalist hut and getting it early on is always appreciated. And we have definitely got some wood and some stuff. It's good. In fact, we might switch some more people onto gathering our wood because they are at a vast advantage. Whereas our other guys, not so much. And everyone is doing something alright. There we go. Should be just a few more.
Well,
oh, there we are. Yeah.
You have your very first buildings. As you can see, it takes many resources to build a decent abode. Or perhaps your god gifted you, in which case you cheated. Remember, the better the minerals you use, the better the bonuses from your buildings. You have a limit of 10 buildings, but you can demolish the old ones to make way for new. One of the ways to win over the darkness is for you to research more recipes, grow your population, and build more houses. So get going.
Thanks, Theodore. All done now. I think that's it for the tutorial.
Looks like a good
Okay.
day. Your people saw a magnificent stork fly past your village and perch on top of a chimney. Storks are known omens of good luck, at least to those whom they deem worthy.
Hurrah! A stork is bound to bring good fortune, I hope.
Sure enough,
Ah,
a
gave us a baby.
was discovered soon after.
Yippee for the stork. Cool. Alright, so now we have a research point. We have a pasture, which is beautiful. And now we can throw some people onto making tools and supplies for us. So generally I'm just going to throw everyone who's got any talent in doing stuff right now onto the same thing. That way we have a better chance of getting a decent quality item out of it. And look, now we get 1 meat every turn. So that's nice. Let us look at our options here. Having stuff to make cloth and such is really, really helpful. Spider silk I find can be really incredibly useful early on. And it's not like we need too much in the way of crafting at the moment. That'll come a little bit later when we've got more going on. So I think spider silk is a good investment for us at the moment. And that usually gives you like 5 to start with, and then shows you a place where you can collect it, which is great. So we have nice dark wood real close by. Then we also have some spider silk, not too far away at all. Alright, so we're just gonna let them go at their own pace for a bit. Okay. And oh, we do not want them using any of that. Holy crap, I am a fool. Yay! Paid attention to things. I always forget to turn off. Oh wait, here. Allow use of new items. We don't want them to do that. That should be turned off immediately. So we have 15 days worth of food. That's not very good, but we will build that up real quick. As you can see, we got some enemies approaching. And our first item is done, and now they're moving on to the vine cardigan. So basically, I'll come back when we've got a decent amount of food and a decent amount of items built. So, yay! Come back shortly. Oh, and I guess we got a new one, but I'll wait. Okay, so we got that now.
You decided to build a new house in the village to improve your lifestyle. The construction is going well, or so it seems until the whole thing collapses on your workers.
Get everyone who left together to dig out those stuck under the rubble.
You have enough good crafters and wise people to figure
Oh,
out
damn.
how to get the builders out quickly and safely. The builders have learned an important lesson about health and safety.
Yeah, they should have. Oh, look, and we've got some extra crafting abilities. Good, excellent. And we have level ups. So Tomko got +1 stealth. Lutoslav got +1 strength. Yenstanka +1 dexterity. Bjorgumila got +1 will. Noodsioltl got 2 health. Radochna got +1 tactics. Yaroslava, she's becoming quite the divine. And Vaklava got +1 gathering. Bolbor got more strength. And Ludsilvia got +1 strength. Alright. And we've got 2 of these now, which means we got 1 more day of that before they move on to a whole bunch of greens. And if we're looking at supplies, we are steadily going up. We definitely have a shit ton of fuel, so let's switch them back over to that. And get you over there. And you over there. And you over there. I'm trying to find a way to make this a little more even. Nope. Yeah, that'll have to do. I leapfrog for a bit. Okay.
You go down to the fields to check if any crops survived this night, and you discover a large molehill on your way. A peculiar-looking mole carrying a small shovel pops up from the hill and exclaims, "Ahoy!" It seems really happy about something.
Hi there?
The mole does not respond. It just stares at you, especially at your clothes for some reason.
Well, just wave at it.
The mole waves back, exclaims, "Ahoy!" once more, and then disappears into the molehill, but it leaves behind a small bundle.
What a cutie. He got us a dark pendant. And just some amber? Is it amber? Yeah. Alright. Ahoy! What a cute little fella. I have a feeling he may come back at some point in time. Okay, so they can't make any more of that. We're gonna move them down here so they can make some of this stuff. Some good stuff. And then from that, we should have a decent amount of food that they can work off of for travel and such. Because ideally what you kind of want to do is build up the amount of cooked veggies and foods so your group has plenty of traveling around food. And we do have more equipment, so let's see here. Who are our... I feel like... Okay, let's take this off. I know he was definitely in our team, but he's already got some decent armor, but he doesn't know how to do anything else, so we're gonna give him that. That way he can be a little more useful. I feel like, yeah, hers is fine. And we don't have any new weapons to really replace hers at the moment. But you could give her a pendant. That would give her something a little more. Yeah. Okay. That works. That works. We'll give her one of these. Unless that's better for her. I feel like her image makes her more of a dexterous sort of person. I'm gonna give the vine cardigan to him. That's what I'm gonna do. It's nice and light, pretty. Suits that character sort of image a little bit. And she can also have one of these guys. See, oh, okay, I see the slight difference. She actually has quite a bit of room on her. just see if she could... No, we already got rid of that other armor, so she's gonna be stuck with the bad quality one for the time being. And he's gonna get one. And now we're between the last few. I feel like Tomko should probably get one. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Oh, it didn't go on. Oh, he can't wear it. It's too heavy. Alright, cool. So, unless she can wear it. She can. Alright. Well, these two are gonna really last for some stuff then. As well as her. I did not consider that. Let's see if we can make just a couple more light tops. We could make a single one. Let's go with that. We'll make a leather shirt for somebody. And we'll move these two off for the time. No, they need to all come off for the time being. Okay. 2 turns. Sorry, this becomes the gameplay after a point. Or rather, if you want to be tactically advantageous like I do. But we can grab a new thing. Scaled leather early on would be kind of nice, and I did save up. Or we could go straight for silver. But I know you can kind of get silver from certain places later on. So I think maybe... we'll just go with the scaled leather for the time being. That way we can maybe make one more piece of slightly decent armor after the time has come. Alright, who is not busy? You can help gather stuff. And these two, I guess they finished their thing, so they can go back to this. And I can see if I can make one more piece. I can! Aha! 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 Let's do it. Yeah. Alright. And we should have one more piece of clothing, which can either go to her or one of these guys. I feel like... he really can't hold much. Who has the more sensitive of the two weights? She does. Okay, so she can get it. Yes, danke. And we are gonna get attacked. Cool. Yeah. So I believe it's skeletons this time around, and we have only a couple characters with shields. So we are actually going to lay him down first, and her if we can get them both. Okay, of course not. That's good. Yeah, and living corpses are a bit difficult. Okay. Do we have lots of first actions, not a lot of anything else? Okay, we'll get him shielded, and then we'll send out... I could send her out. Yeah, I kinda want to do that. Yep. And then we'll put her at the front after our next turn. But as you can see, the spear lets you attack whatever the last enemy card was played. And because now we have that going on, yeah, that should be alright. We're just gonna let everyone else out, including Little Slav. But we will use his confuse ability to our advantage. It might not be enough to actually... It would have been nice to get that one, because that one's obviously a bit more concerning, but to have the other one down and out for at least a turn does help. Oh, these guys should be dead by this turn, without fail. Yeah, there we go, 1 down. 2 down, and then we just got these 3. Take them out, just like that. Alright, good job everybody. And we got a shield, it's a ribcage shield. Okay.
An unexpected visitor, Theodore, arrives at your village. Your food stocks have grown. Your people are learning how to live in the awakened Thea once more. But the darkness is not gone. Always looming in the shadows, lurking behind corners. It is time to try and find clues as to what happened and how to repair it.
Okay, so how do we do it? Well, I don't know. Why should we? Isn't surviving more important? That's honestly how I kind of end up playing the game a little bit. Okay, so how do we do it? We're gonna be
That's the
adventurous.
spirit. I knew we could count on you. I must warn you. Others have tried and failed before you, so the road will not be easy.
Do you know anything more about what happened to the cosmic tree, or why the darkness came?
I know some, but I do not hold the answers you need to seek. I know that once Thea was a land ruled by high magic, a land where demons were kept in check by the peoples, and by the cosmic balance upheld by the gods. The pillars of Thea stood sturdy and held our world together. Now the barriers between the lands of the living and those of the dead are torn asunder, and thus darkness holds a tight grip on us. Without your aid, whatever made the sun return may not hold for long, and the age of darkness may descend upon us once again.
I was going to say, I love the statement of torn asunder. It just sounds so good. But alright, fine. So how do we find out what to do?
There have been those who sought to undo this curse, those who were charged with the guardianship of Thea's pillars, and who have failed us. Some were the ancient peoples you call elves, some were avatars of your gods, and some just people who proved worthy. And yet they all failed thus far. Here, on this map, I marked a spot where one such guardian may hold answers for you. Without giving you a chance to say anything more, Theodore disappears, leaving you with a map.
Okay, well, take the map. So, I believe, yeah, that's it's not as bad as it could be. It's a ways away, but still not nearly as bad as it could be. Alright, we're gonna actually call it here, because I want to record some other videos before I run out of time completely. So this is the second episode. I got a new microphone. I'm sure it'll sound way better than that weird thing that I had last time where it would fade in and out continuously. Very annoying. So from now on, I'll be recording with this microphone. I'll be trying to keep up with episodes on a week-to-week basis, give or take. We'll see how it goes. This is just sort of a test run. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time, and have yourselves a good one.